Hey everyone, today I want to talk about one practice that I've seen recurrent in a lot of successful people. Now, because people are so different, I mean, we have billions of people, that doesn't mean that every single successful person I've met or studied does this, but it is kind of eerie how a lot of them do this. So, this is like a great gain and almost zero downside technique. So I highly suggest you at least try it out because if you do and it doesn't work, you really have close to no downside, save for maybe wasted time. And then if you do it and it really benefits you, then that could help you tremendously. So what is this practice? Well, it's not something ridiculously secret or something that's not known, but it's not something that most people do. What is it? It's meditation. And even the entrepreneurs and successful people who do not do this, they either have some type of other way of using the benefits of this through a different process, or their mind or their routine or their habits or behavior allow them to reap the benefits that a lot of meditation gives out. So, what are these benefits? Well, some of them include just your ability to calm and sift out the unnecessary, unimportant, non urgent thoughts that come into your brain that distract you. Also, it allows you to calm down and focus and really just keep you back on track on things. And focusing is very, very important. I'll do a whole nother video on focusing, but focusing is one of the traits that Warren Buffett and Bill Gates say are at the very top of things you need to be successful. And in addition to that, it just allows you to clear your head. It's almost like a refresher on the computer, or some people like to call it a defragmenter. So oftentimes your thoughts and your priorities and everything going on will get very fragmented, or there's just so much going on that you get lightheaded and so forth. It allows you to be present in the moment and clear your head and not get too flustered and stressed out. And apparently, there's also a lot of other benefits that some people say they have and some people say they don't have. Some of these include if you do it for a long time, by the way, it's not something you just do once and you can get the hang of easily. But they include things like just having more focus and being more on schedule and on task, having more energy when you wake up and throughout the day, and so on. And so, as far as how to meditate, I will leave that to another video. You can search it up yourself online. Or if you want me personally to do a video on how I meditate, you can go ahead and request it in the comments below. But basically what I do right now, I'm really just starting to get into this in the last month or so, is I meditate while I'm going to sleep. So while I'm in bed, I oftentimes have a lot of thoughts going on that are irrelevant or unnecessary. And so I just try and keep my back straight while I'm lying there. Usually you want to sit up, but you can really do it anywhere as long as your back is straight. And you want to focus on one thing. So this can either be like your breath, or monks, they use like a gong or a cymbal or so forth. You see a lot in these like television shows. And I used to watch a lot of these mythical slash fictional slash martial arts slash kind of obnoxious fight television shows that were called wuxia, and they were based in China. And there's this amazing, amazing TV show, and there's so many of them. And basically, they talked about how you can fight, and there's mythical swordsmanship and all sorts of ridiculous stuff. But the point is that in those films, you would see the monks in their Shaolin temple or whatever, studying martial arts, but while they're meditating, they had that gong or that little mallet that they would hit on a block of stone or something to keep a rhythm to focus on. And the basic idea is if any thoughts come in, you let them come in, but then you slowly push them out. you accept them for what they are, and then you push them out slowly and just try and uh, clear your head of thoughts. And so right now I only do it at night while I'm trying to get to sleep. Ideally, from the advice I've been told from successful people, you want to do it at least 2 times a day. Ideally when you wake up and when you go to sleep, if not more. And you want to work up to at least 10 to 20 minutes of a solid period of meditation. So again, you want to baby step it. So right now I only do it at night, and I only do it for about 5 to 10 minutes, for as long as I can hold it for. Starting out, you may only be able to hold it for a minute, and sometimes I go down to a minute. So I think it's very, very helpful, especially if you have a really chaotic or atypical life where there's just a lot going on. You can go to sleep and there's just all these unnecessary thoughts and stuff moving about, and it's so useful to just clear your head of those and remove the nonsense. Or, you know, you can also do this, which may be a cause of the problem. You may just have a really horrible life with a lot of negative influences that is putting in all these negative thoughts and so forth. And that might require you to cut out some friends or some parts of your lifestyle that they just completely suck and they're not helpful for you at all. So that's it about meditation, and I highly suggest you try it out. And if you really want to test it out for sure, don't do it over a couple days. You have to do this over an extended period of time to actually see results. So try this out for at least a month and see where it takes you. At least every other day. Starting out, you may not be able to do it every day, and if you try, you might just binge and end up not doing it for the next week. I see the same thing with a lot of things in life. Exercise is one of those things that I would binge and then just not do it for another week, which is not where you want to be. So just try it out, see if it works for you. And honestly, there's really like close to no downside with this. It's not like drugs or cocaine or ecstasy or some type of negative thing where there may be benefits, but there's also a lot of downsides. With meditation, really the only true downside is possibly wasting your time, your precious time. But especially if you're young, you probably have a lot of bad habits where you're already wasting hours of time, whether it's watching TV, playing video games, or something else. So you might as well take some of that and use it for this. So thanks for watching. As always, leave it a like and hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments down below if you are willing to try this out, and let me know if you commit to trying this out. If you do, leave a comment below so I'll know. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.